The financial news from October 23rd and 24th, 2025, was dominated by a heavy flow of corporate earnings reports, ongoing confusion over U.S.-China trade policy, and a key inflation report that propelled the market to record highs. Starting with stocks and equities, U.S. markets gained after a sharp sell-off the previous day. The tech-heavy Nasdaq, S&P 500, and Dow Jones Industrial Average all finished higher. The rebound was largely attributed to a denial by the Commerce Department of a Reuters report suggesting the White House was planning new curbs on software exports to China. Corporate earnings, Molina Healthcare, MOH, shares plunged 17.5% after missing quarterly earnings per share and lowering its full-year profit forecast, citing unexpectedly high medical cost ratios. Supermicrocomputer, SMCI, dropped 8.7% after the AI server specialist cut its sales forecast for the quarter due to delayed delivery schedules. Bitcoin traded around $110,000, showing a recovery from intraday lows near $106,800, demonstrating volatility but resilience amidst the stock market's trade-related swings. Meanwhile, the US dollar index ticked slightly higher. Oil futures saw a surge driven by geopolitical news. By close of last week, major stocks saw significant volatility based on reports. Ford Motor F soared over 12%, leading the S&P 500 gainers after its third-quarter earnings beat analysts' estimates. IBM and Advanced Micro Devices, AMD, jumped nearly 8% to record highs following a report that IBM was successfully utilizing an AMD chip for a key quantum computing error-correcting algorithm. Micron Technology, MU, also benefited, rising 6%. Tesla, TSLA, finished more than 3% lower, extending losses from its prior day's disappointing earnings report. Deckers Outdoor, DEC, the maker of UGG and Hoka shoes, plunged over 15% after giving a weaker-than-expected outlook, citing a consumer spending pullback due to tariffs and higher prices. The key event was the Consumer Price Index, CPI, inflation reading, which was described as tame. The soft inflation data fueled hopes that the Federal Reserve would not need to be aggressive with its interest rate policy, leading to a strong risk-on sentiment across asset classes. Under crypto, while explicit CoinDesk market movers were not prominent, the strong risk-on sentiment generated by the tame inflation report on Thursday provided a supportive backdrop for the crypto market's weekend rally, as noted in the previous day's forecast. What can we expect? The next 2 to 3 days, Monday, October 27 to Wednesday, October 29, 2025, will be dominated by two main factors: economic data. The market will watch Monday's durable goods orders data. A number signaling further weakness in manufacturing could be paradoxically positive for stocks and crypto, as it reinforces the belief that the Fed will soon be forced to cut rates. Tech earnings deluge. The middle of the week features critical earnings from tech giants, notably Alphabet, Google, Meta Platforms, Meta, and Microsoft, MSFT, on Wednesday. If these tech reports are positive and support the AI narrative, the indices, particularly the Nasdaq, are likely to extend their record-setting rally. If results disappoint, the broad market, which has factored in significant growth, will see a sharp pullback, with risk assets like crypto likely following stocks lower. The overall sentiment is cautiously optimistic, driven by the perceived tame inflation reading from the prior week, but highly dependent on the forthcoming reports from the largest companies in the world. Stay tuned for more updates.